Well, today is Monday, the day after the early voting has taken place, and today is the 7th of November, and we're here with Dane Beavers in the Board of Elections office in Wayne County. Dane, how are you able to stand?
It takes a little extra effort this morning,
I'm telling
Wayne.
you.
Yeah,
All right. Do we have any numbers about early voting here in Wayne County?
we do. We just completed the 17-day marathon, and we had up to 6 sites open for 17 days and up to 10 hours a day, and we voted almost half of Wayne County's registered voter population. We came in right at, now look, I'm going to stop.
All right. That's all right.
Okay. We came in right at 36,310 people cast ballots early this year.
Wow.
And that's a record for Wayne County, and we're very proud of it. We worked hard. I had a great staff who put in long days and nights. And we completed the entire process with almost no lines right up until the last day when, you know, a lot of people likes to wait to the last minute, myself included.
Right.
And we got people through really quick. Most of the time people came in and cast their ballot and were gone within 10, 15 minutes.
I noticed that where there was a line occasionally, the first day particularly, the second day as well, but they moved fast. They went through quickly.
They did. We implemented our ballot on demand system, which eliminates completely a whole second step in the process. So when you go into the station and check in, you tell them your name and address, and the printer there actually prints your ballot for you and gets you in, gets you out very quick. And it also reduces human error, so we didn't have to worry about people getting the wrong ballot style, because we take the human part out of it and let computers do it for us.
You know, I noticed that it did move a little quickly, and now that you pointed that out, I know why, and that did go a lot faster.
It sure did, and it sure did, and especially when we have primary elections, when we have a lot more ballot styles, it'll come in even more handy during that situation.
Now, Dane, you said some 38,000 approximately. How many voters do we have in Wayne County?
We're just a little over 75,000 voters right now.
So this is in a neighborhood of half of them.
It's almost half, and if you include our absentee by mail that we've sent out, it would be a little over half. So we've got a majority that will actually show up. Typically, we'll come in somewhere around 65% for a presidential election. Hopefully we can do better than that this time. But if that's the case, then we've voted the majority of people already.
Well, that's wonderful. And that means, of course, that tomorrow's voting, the lines will be there, but there will not be as many voters, of course, who are voting now, because
That's right.
most of them have.
That's right. Hopefully it will reduce lines. And it's a big concern to us, Wayne, because if everybody that was registered showed up on election day, which I hear people mention we don't need early voting, if we didn't have early voting and everybody showed up, first obstacle you would encounter would be parking.
Yes.
Parking is our big issue. So getting 3,000 people in and out of a small parking lot in 12, 13 hours, that would be a big challenge.
That would be a big challenge. Now, up until now, you had 17 days of early voting, and people from all of Wayne County came to one of the 6 sites to vote. Now, what are some of the things that come out that stick out in your mind about some of the individual voters, questions that you might have had? What were people asking, or what were they saying?
One issue that I recall clearly is a lot of people were concerned that the machines was changing their votes, and this came from some media. I saw it on TV also, and I think it originates from some confusion with touchscreen machines, which we do not have in Wayne County. We use paper ballots, and I'm a big advocate for paper ballots. Paper gives you the opportunity for recounts. If there is a question with the election, you can always go back to the paper, and you have a permanent record there for as long as you need it. So our system is there. We also have a process in our board meetings after election, and right before our canvas that allows each county to, well, the state board selects random precincts in each county.
Mm-hmm.
And then we select one office out of those precincts, and we have to go in and count those votes by hand.
Oh, my.
And it usually three different precincts, and they'll likely choose the presidential race. So we'll pull those 3 precincts ballots, and we'll count those votes by hand and make sure they match the numbers that my machine gave me.
Right.
So that's how you can be assured that your vote was counted the way you cast it.
I believe they refer to that as flipping the vote, and that's done, and it's on computer touchscreen.
Right, and I think it comes down to, you know, the way you touch the screen and all these things, and also a touchscreen machine limits the number of people that can actually use it in a given time,
Mm-hmm.
whereas ballots, there's no limit. I can hand out as many ballots as I got people, so it's definitely, paper ballot is the way to go.
I couldn't agree more. Absolutely. Okay, so where do we go from here? Tomorrow's election day.
Yes, sir. We start early tomorrow morning. We've got 30 precincts scattered around Wayne County. If you're concerned about where your precinct is, please go to our website at waynevotes.com. We have a tool there that will let you look up your precinct, and it'll tell you exactly where it's at. We're open at 6:30 in the morning, and we vote for 13 hours. We close at 7:30 at night. And again, if you're in line at 7:30, you will be allowed to cast your ballot.
At the end of the day.
At the end of the day, as long as you're in line at 7:30 p.m., you will be allowed to cast your ballot.
So at 7:30, if there's a line, somebody will go to the back of the line and say, "This is it."
That's right.
This is the stopping point right here.
Yes, sir.
All right, now you mentioned going to waynevotes.com to find your precinct. You have to put in your address, I presume.
That's right. You need to know your name and your address. And as you're doing a basic voter search, just like we would do, and it tells you some information about where you're registered and your home polling place and things like that.
All right, very good. Well, Dane Beavers, the Director of the Board of Elections here in Wayne County. Sir, thank you very much. We'll see you in
My
the morning.
pleasure, Wayne.
All right.
All righty, thank you.
All right.